tonight. Sorry about our 2-week hiatus. Those were on me. You can yell at me later. I'm not taking criticism right now. I'm going to dive right into our sponsors. We'd like to thank dndbeyond.com. Of course, it's D, the letter N, dbeyond.com. We may not use them tonight. Be sure to check them out on Mondays when they come back, Thursdays, and Saturdays. We do also like to thank Lucky Dice Cafe. If you're looking for live games in the Huntsville, Alabama area, that is where you can find them there. They are still going by, I believe, pre-order tickets. Be sure to get those in advance, and also have your masks ready because you still need them. All times. We do have a YouTube and a Patreon if you've missed any of our past episodes, or if you'd like to catch up on some things that we had going on. We did just finish the escorts on Monday. So if you want to binge that, head on over. Also, our Patreon is getting a very good rework right now. There's a lot of new things coming, and be sure to check us out there if you'd like and would want to support us. We're nice people. We all go here. All right. 2 weeks ago, we saw our group do a little bit of a semi-team building exercise that was a little forced. Quincy arrived with a little bit of rescue and explained a little bit about what was going on. He said that he needed to find an item and that he would need your guys' help to get it. And explained that probably getting Tallboy to his other half was probably the biggest mission at hand, even though the Guardian was going to be the issue to get through.
Kick the Guardian's ass.
Kick the Guardian's ass. I don't know how well that would go, I'm not gonna lie. Personally, on personal
as a third-party
ideas.
observer.
As a third-party observer.
Not our dad or anything, but...
No. Quincy had disappeared later that day to go and make sure that he could get everything set up for finding the item. He said, I'm going to find the item, and then I'm going to get your help getting it. So you guys don't have to go through the grunt work of trying to find where this item is. Because he's helping.
Wow, so Quincy takes off on us again.
Jeremy is just like, not again.
You need to go fight the super dangerous thing. I gotta go do something over here.
I left my oven on.
Don't want to burn heaven down. I gotta go.
There's a MacGuffin around the corner. I gotta go look for it.
Sure, I left my gun in the oven. I gotta go get it.
Ooh, that's bad. Don't do that.
The heaven gun.
The heaven gun. The heaven blaster.
The heaven blaster.
You're gonna feel real fucking good when I shoot you with this.
It's a love gun.
It's a yeah. Like little love bites. Yeah. Why are we here? There's no love gun. There's no heaven gun. It doesn't exist. Okay.
Yet.
Oh, the Sex Pistol.
No.
No. Okay.
That's me.
That's me.
I don't know. Isn't he more of a potato gun?
Pew.
No, that's Tallboy. Tallboy's a potato gun.
Oh, that's right. My apologies.
Okay. I forget. We're at the house still?
Mm-hmm.
You guys are at the house. You are at the mansion. Yes.
Hey guys. So Quincy's gone yet again. And
reminding me.
We gotta deal with that thing we pissed off.
Huh?
That Guardian thing.
Huh?
So, like, I'll be honest. I think if I kind of think up anything, I'm just gonna piss it off even more. So, kind
Huh?
of banking on like Cassie or James to figure something out. My plans haven't been great.
Had plans?
I mean, we got a fire truck at one point.
That's true. Which was a great thing.
Wait, why did you say was?
It is. I'm just,
Okay.
we did before, past
What do you know?
very little.
Yes, you are very little, and you do know it. That's good.
Wow, dude. I guess I walked in.
You almost walked under it, but you managed to smack into it.
James, you're doing me dirty today.
Well, now, James, that's just low-hanging fruit, and I'm gonna need you to just kind of
What's
relax.
that, Mo? Huh?
Chill out a little bit.
Oh, fruit.
Alright, well, my current idea, my current plan is to just tell the Guardian exactly what it is that's going on. And explain in vivid and terrifying detail what'll happen if we don't connect our amorphous tall boy with his other half.
And they're just gonna believe you.
I
Well,
think we explained
there's-
some of it last time, didn't we?
No, they're supernatural themselves, and
They're programmed to do one thing.
So, when we combine the two, do we know, like, is the kid still going to be around, or is it going to be, like, some new thing?
well, as if I'm not mistaken, and if I'm understanding what Quincy told us previously, if we were to combine the two, then, well, yes, the boy would remain, but would, I believe, take on characteristics and share powers with the creature that we know, which is Tall Boy.
Why don't we give the Guardian some, like, collateral?
And what would you suggest that we give to the Guardian for collateral?
I hate to say it, but we could be like, hey, you can just kill Stuart. You know, if something bad happens.
That is the most escalation I've heard today.
I'm just, yeah, well, it sounded like this Guardian thing is pretty violent when it wants to be, so I thought, hey,
I don't think so. I do actually believe that this Guardian might actually just be doing its job, which of course is protecting its charge.
through violence.
But it doesn't have to be violent.
Well, I
It
know,
just-
but I'm just saying.
I
You know.
mean, it was
Click on it.
Does
it
it know
was
that?
firm with me,
Hmm.
which doesn't necessarily mean that it is violent.
Not opposed to, though.
I mean, are you opposed to violence if it would save Bruno?
I would end you right here and right now in front of Ansel if it meant I saved Bruno, Cassie.
Well, now see, and that's exactly what this Guardian is doing.
Yeah, but it's Bruno. It's different.
Not to the Guardian. That charge of the Guardian is like Bruno to them.
Well, then, I don't know. We gotta figure something out. Like, we kind of did tell it already about all the stuff.
Not
Bad.
not with the same amount of detail, and I mean, we are gonna tell this Guardian everything.
Everything?
Maybe not the part about us stealing the fire truck, but yes, everything.
Okay. Well, guess we'll get this show on the road, yeah?
We're gonna have to.
Are we going to go to their house, or are we going to like show up and be all creepy at the school again?
No, I mean, wait, do we have the address?
I was thinking we had gotten
James
like,
got it.
the kid's actual address and then the address of where he's staying with his aunt currently.
Did
Okay. I mean, it's gonna be creepy no matter which way we do it.
Let's go get a cake. And just, oh, can't be mad at someone with cake. Have you been?
I'll remember that.
can and
Okay.
have.
I mean, I can't say that I've ever been unhappy when somebody has brought me cake, but
Oh, it's a
I-
good, goodwill
I
gesture.
don't. I can't say that have been too put out in a position where I had to refuse said person who was bringing me cake.
Jenny, you got any scones?
Stones?
Scones, biscuits, the whole shebang.
Scones. I thought you said stones. I'm so sorry.
No, that's all right.
I'm like, that's like plan like Z or something.
You throwing rocks at it?
Yes. Imagine we have some at Tea and Leaf.
Okay, well, let's bring scones and biscuits, maybe a pot of coffee. We'll make friends.
Sure.
Yeah, every little bit,
Sure.
So you're making fresh scones to bring to the Guardian?
I guess so.
Honestly, this group has had worse ideas.
You're right.
What?
Yes.
this is great
As much as I hate to admit that, this group has had worse ideas.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
The whole thing with going to the high school in the first place was kind of sus.
I wasn't gonna stop you.
I mean, we literally set free a set of dolls
Uh-huh.
bent on destruction.
Uh-huh.
That
Uh-huh.
was the point.
So, arriving with scones for the Guardian is not the worst idea we've had.
Yeah.
Can we like
Is-
arrive
is
with a backup plan with like corn dogs or something?
Oh yeah. Well, if it's like closer to
Enjoy.
Spending a day or so researching to see if there's some way to contain a guardian, even temporarily, might not be a bad idea.
Well, that would be rude.
I mean,
As a backup plan,
we do have to wait until the scones are ready, so while Janya's making scones, you and I can do that research. And of course,
sure.
anybody else who would like to help.
Sure, I know a containment spell of some sort. Gotta back up on it.
Yes,
Okay,
but
we're
I
done.
think Guardians might be a little bit out of our purview. Unless you're telling me that you're in a perpetual habit of containing Guardians.
Don't want to. I feel capable.
James, shall
I'd
we head to the
watch.
library?
yeah, let's
Make
do
some
it.
damn scones, I guess.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Let's roll, Jay.
Let's go.
We're gonna go research magic. Do we bring the mage with us? No. She's got to cook.
To be fair, we do have another person with a significant amount of occult, which is you. And it's not like Cassie doesn't know how to research, given the fact that she's a pararomantic. And a big part of her whole thing is that she has been into magical creatures since high school. So, not like she doesn't know how to
It's,
research.
It's the plot to Twilight.
What was that?
It's the plot to Twilight.
No comment.
No.
And Cassie,
No,
the
continue.
vampire.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
No, I got nothing.
Glittery as Hansel.
I got nothing. I do want to
She
throw that out
doesn't
there. That
Burn in sunlight.
Yeah. I also want to throw this out there that I didn't plan that.
Just falls into your lap sometimes, like
Yeah.
a speeding car being pushed away by a vampire.
That's not how they met, but anyway. And I feel like Quentin's like, no, that's exactly how you guys met. We haven't talked about it, but it's canon now.
Q's just like,
Just click the pen right next to the microphone just so we heard it open.
ah.
Ralph,
You're
make
welcome.
cookies with us.
All right.
Morgan, come. I know you can eat them. Go look at books.
Excuse me? Don't you want a taste tester?
Ooh. Because I
It's
couldn't
true.
do that myself, Morgan.
Yeah, but think about how many things and beautiful little tasty, delicate things I've had in my life. Like, I know
This is-
flavor, and I know what's good, and I know what's shit.
Ernie actually doing that X thing?
Yes, that's Jeremy doing that, not Journey.
Yeah, all right. Let's go eat cookies.
Anka TOS, everybody.
Can you like cook faster than Morgan can eat?
We're gonna aid in
Oh, no.
Stewart.
No.
I am magic.
You're not the Keebler elf, though.
Yet.
Yes, that's true.
When I
One of
do
the
some like
advanced-
Fantasia shit, it's done. Dun.
Just start making the cookies. Walk. It's fine. Cute little like walk up to the house. You know, fun. Oh goodness gracious. Okay, we've got researches. We've got cookie making.
Hmm?
Can I make y'all act under pressure to cook? Is that allowed?
Do it.
You're the
I
eye
don't
in the
care.
sky, so whatever you say goes.
I prefer rolling weird.
No, please, God. No.
We're all weird. Ernie is really weird.
Yeah, I could just make you roll use magic to try and fucking do magic cookies. Oh my god. Get to add a glitch and an effect. The effect is one harm if you fucking eat it.
Plan B. The other cookies.
The other plan.
You mean the ones that we buy from the store?
Yeah.
Ones we get from the ones we get specifically from Colorado.
Cookies for the Guardian.
Cookies for the Guardian.
The Guardian
Guardians.
cookies.
Okay.
I missed this.
Okay. Let's do the searching for
Absolutely.
the
Information?
research first. Yeah,
Okay.
let's do the research first. James, I know you get a specific role when you are searching or you get something specific whenever you're doing research because of your occult library.
The occult library gives me a +1 going forward for use magic.
Oh, only for use magic. Oh yes, okay, for later, right?
But that's essentially what we're looking for is like a
Right.
spell or something. To,
Yeah.
I imagine trapping a guardian would be big magic.
Yep. Yes. Let me just read over that stuff really quick. Yeah. Okay.
Or I might not get the bonus until we were actually trying to do whatever we discovered.
Yes.
Either way.
Which I would allow if you wanted to hold it until you were actively doing it. That would be perfectly fine. For that specifically to trap them, I would say you'd need to spend you'd need a lot of people to do it, at least. Probably like a minimum of 4, I want to say. Just because then you can make a square together.
So what would you like us to roll for this research then? I am this
For
guy.
researching it, I'm gonna say you guys roll investigate a mystery, which is plus sharp.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, would we both be rolling the same thing, or would one of us be rolling to help the other?
I will let you guys both roll separately. Because Cassie already rolled low.
That's a failure, isn't it?
That is a failure.
All right. So sharp.
That's experience.
I am 1 point away.
BBS. Good job, everybody. A 6 is a failure. Here we are.
Oh God.
A 5 is also a failure.
A 5 is also a failure.
You know
Uh,
what?
Said he's
You know
Oh,
what? This
lovely.
library just doesn't have it. That's what
Clearly.
I'm gonna go with. We failed because it's literally just not here.
You could try at Quincy's bookshop. That is something that is active for you guys. If you wanted.
Well, if it ain't here, shall we give a try to the magical bookstore that you may or may not find exactly what you're looking for?
It's probably our only alternative. You know, without driving to some other town or something.
All right. She'll quickly tell Ansel that they're just heading to the bookstore, and then I guess her and James are going into the bookstore to go look for books, specifically about containing guardians.
Of course. And I will let you guys do the same rolls again. You can choose this time if you want to do help out, and then, or you can do 2 separate rolls, which gives you a better chance of finding it.
What do you want to do, Jason?
Help out would help get the number higher.
Assuming we
Yeah.
don't fail.
But if you flub a roll too badly, then, you know.
Doesn't help any.
But if we just both roll, then we double our chances of finding it.
You know, and the way the bookstore works, we really couldn't help one another. It'd really just be us both separately looking.
True.
Yeah, we probably might as well roll separate.
Okay.
The only person that can really do help out in the bookstore would
Is
be like
Jarnia.
Jarnia.
Or
Is it still
Jarnia,
sharp?
Quincy.
Is it still sharp even when we're dealing with this bookstore?
Well, technically, it's
With the-
still investigate a mystery, so I would assume so.
That's
Okay.
true. Hold on. Give me a quick second. I want to see something. Because this bookstore is special.
One might even say weird.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because I was about to say,
I personally want to keep rolling on sharp because I have
So,
a plus
okay.
2.
because Cassie doesn't actually have any magical instances when it comes into this bookstore. She has no weird. Cassie can still roll sharp. James, you are more magically inclined. You can use weird if you want to use weird.
Okay, that's better.
James would argue he's psychic, not magical, but the player's not going to make that argument.
It's the difference between a sorcerer and a wizard. You're still magic.
You still got a little something. So we got another fail on James. James, you can go ahead and take a point of experience.
One more and I level up. Well,
Hey.
Power level like you today.
How many levels is that now?
only a few, I think.
You're just power leveling, which is really
Yeah.
funny to me.
He's always in.
'Cause I went long stretches without getting much of nothing.
You did go a very long stretch without actively
Let's see.
like getting anything.
The big whammy in the sight I started with, telepathy I started
You
with,
should be able to hold on, where are
the
you?
occult library, suspicious mind.
You've had at least 3 levels.
Yeah, I've gotten at least 3 improvements. I don't think I bumped
Or
any
4?
stats yet. Oh wait,
No, 3.
they're all checked
Sorry.
at the bottom. 3.
Yeah,
I've had 3.
So you've had at least 3, sorry. That's what I was going to check. Because I think because Cassie's
but
what,
they've hit
had
pretty
1?
close together.
Cassie's
Yeah.
only gotten 1.
Ralph's gotten at least 1, right? Because I know I gave you 1. You have
Yep,
2.
just the 1.
I'm just looking to look. Don't mind me. Your character sheets move too. It really just depends on like how good you actually are. Actually, you guys are pretty even for the most part between like 1 to 2 levels. I think James, you have the most with 3.
Journey's gotten 2.
Yep. You're I think 3 at most and 1 at least. But Cassie, you got a 9, which is a success. So you get to hold 1. So there are a couple questions that you can do for Investigate a Mystery, which is what happened here, what sort of creature is it, what can it do, what can hurt it, where did it go, what was it going to do, what is being concealed here.
Okay. Can I have my question be answered about how to contain a guardian? Because that's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
So the book would have been, that we're searching for, would have been on how to contain a guardian. Even if it's something like, here's a theory, we're not sure if it's tested, we have no idea if it works, but here's the theory of how to do that thing that you wanted to do.
Yeah. Okay. What you find specifically in this book it's not what you want. It's not the fact that it is holding how to like trap a guardian. What it shows you is how to pass the guardian around, in a sense. There is a specific item that is tied to the guardian that a person must wear for the guardian to possess. It's not a possession. It's not a possession type thing, but that is how it's worded.
Right. So, kind of like the locket that I wear then.
Yeah.
Okay. Which
But
means
this-
the ant is
this-
wearing something that is housing the guardian.
Yeah, and it explains that it can be legitimately anything from a hair clip to a bracelet to a ring, a necklace. It could be like they got a surgery in the past, and literally somebody was able to tie a nut that goes for a broken bone. It's that kind of.
Wow, I really hope it's not that one.
It's a pacemaker.
Because you named
The
a whole bunch
pacemaker?
of jewelry, and then you got really specific about something inside of the body, and I'm kind of like, man, I really hope it's not that. I do not want to have to cut open this woman to get this guardian out of the way.
James does have a big knife, though.
Are you Crocodile Dundee now?
Jernia has a
That's
sword.
what it says. Big knife. His grandfather's old hunting knife.
Oh my god. Okay, she's going to share this information with James. You don't happen... Sorry, hang on. You don't happen to recall anything specific that was giving off some sort of magical aura on this woman, do you?
I know I looked at her with the sight going, Did I see anything, or was it just that or did she just have an aura?
She had the aura.
So no, I didn't spot anything specific. She was just kind of glowing.
Oh man. So one of the suggestions that it had is that if the target that's supposed to house the guardian were to have a surgery, it might be elective, it might be required for their well-being, but this surgery might have that magical item attached to it. Which just made this a hell of a lot more complicated.
I need to take a field trip.
Where?
What was the name of that town they were in? I know it's like the next town over.
We're in
Smithsdale.
Smithsdale.
You're in Smithsdale.
We're in Smithsdale. Where are they? Where is the Guardian? And her ward?
I did give it a name. Do you think I could pull it off the top of my head right now?
Townsville. All right, moving on.
Townsville,
So we're
got
just
it.
in Australia then?
Or North Carolina. That's like the two Townsville that exist. And it was not. It was bigger than Smithsdale, but it wasn't like a huge town.
Yeah, no, it's bigger than Smithsdale. It's like while Smithsdale has like a small like little emergency hospital, like this town has like 2 big hospitals, one on either end kind of thing. There's a bunch of different schools, while Smithsdale's has like an elementary school and a high school.
And we did look into this family a little bit, I think. They had lived in the town for a while, hadn't they?
In the other town?
Mm.
Yes.
All right. I think I'm going to have to run over to Townsville and see if I can check at the hospitals for some medical records. Try and figure out if this woman ever had an operation that could have been,
And
something could have been implanted.
how? I'm gonna ask the question because how do you plan on doing that particular bit of thievery? Because these are somebody's personal medical records.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can make somebody tell me what I need to know.
Alright. Do you need somebody to run interference?
I don't think so. I don't think it'll be difficult.
How long do you expect to be gone?
Well, let's see. It takes an hour to drive over there, and then I don't know. James pulls out his phone and starts checking the locations of the hospitals. I mean, however long it takes me to drive to one hospital and find somebody high ranking enough to get in the computer system.
At most, depending on how long you took at hospitals, you'd probably be gone. If you take away like 2 hours, probably take you like 3 to 4 hours, depending on how much the hospital gave you issues. That's not including the 2 hour for travel time. Go to one hospital. Hospital's probably like maybe it's a big enough town. Depending on traffic, it'd probably take you like maybe 40 minutes at least to get to the other hospital.
And if we brought Morgan into this and sent him to one, and I went to the other one,
cut your time down.
That would be quicker.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, that's not to say that you may not have just missed the magical item itself. Because I'm sure you're skilled with the use of your own powers. But your powers can't be infallible.
Yeah, it wouldn't be impossible. Like with you, I can always kind of see where the item's at. But if the item is just letting her be like possessed, then I may have just been looking at the possession, maybe what I was seeing, and it might be overshadowing. I'm not 100% sure. I hadn't seen a whole lot of magical items and stuff before all of y'all started showing it. It's one reason I want to, try to eliminate an implanted something as a possibility.
Fair enough. I don't see the reason to make undue effort for ourselves when time is a bit of the essence.
Well, if we were going to go over there anyway to talk to the Guardian, having me and, say, Morgan go over there, earlier, wouldn't be wasting too much time.
No, and if it turns out that it is actually implanted, we don't have to make a second trip. Alright, we better go tell Morgan. Or, I guess, request of Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
to assist us with this plan. Although I'm pretty sure if we promise to buy him a bunch of Swiss rolls, he'll probably agree.
I was gonna say you hear it.
Yeah,
everywhere,
I
and-
assumed lust
Alright,
was
stop taking
lust was
scrolls.
his sin of choice when I met him, but now I'm starting to think it was gluttony.
I'm pretty sure it's gluttony. Can you believe that the first time you met him, you just called him a devil?
Hmm?
I do not retract my statement.
Nor should you. But I also remember the first time I met you, and I was... Do you remember Vinny? And his reaction to you, specifically? He looked so nervous. It was kind of funny.
He was a nervous fella.
He was a paranoid fella. Alright, we better get back.
Those scones are for the Guardian.
So
Let's
while we're doing research, how are they doing in the kitchen, fending off Morgan?
So I'm gonna need. I really want some act under pressure rolls.
Sure.
please.
Sure. Act
Ralph-
under pressure is cool.
Is helping cooking? Yes, right? Yes, it's possible.
Mhm.
Okay, so Stuart, Ralph, and Jernia, you guys are rolling to act under pressure to like cook, but also in the mentality of keeping Morgan from touching stuff as it's coming out of the oven and keeping it clean.
Back, Morgan.
Does Morgan count as a monster?
Yeah, why?
Rude.
When fighting a monster, if you help someone don't roll cool, you automatically help as though you'd roll a 10. I'd like to
that-
help to keep Morgan. It's the power of heart
Smart. Okay.
away
Wow.
from our cookies.
Okay, which means so your help out grants +1 to 1 roll. So that would be either Ralph or Jernia. I will let you guys choose. You have to roll plus cool for this, by the way.
My cool's pretty good. It's a positive. I don't know. I can't speak for Ralph's.
Mine is also positive.
Pretty cool.
Okay.
All right, let's go with Ralph.
Just looking at both of those. Okay. So you guys get +1. Ooh.
Plus one going
Ooh,
forward.
very nice.
Yes. +1 for
You're never gonna get improvements rolling like that.
Mm.
Jingling keys over here, trying to
Morgan, if you want to go ahead to act under pressure, and this roll is basically just to see if you're able to get 1 at this point, because they've got eyes on you. This is basically to see if you can. So okay, so
Every
Freeze.
goddamn
Everything.
time.
So okay, sorry, because we don't I forgot we don't have this area streamed. So we rolled an 11 and a 12, which is they're not perfect rolls, but they are literally perfect successes because they are in the green. Morgan rolled a 3, which is a failure. Which means you can take a point of experience.
I mean, oh fuck! I already have 5 experience. I forgot I was supposed to pick something.
Okay. You go ahead and pick your level. But Morgan, I'm very sorry you don't get any treats. I am also going to count those rolls for how well you guys did while trying to keep Morgan off of the sweets. Y'all did great. These look good. They smell good. There's no there's no deflate where they're they shrink in the middle a little bit. They're perfect cookies.
I thought they
Or
were making
scones.
scones.
How many did we make? We made 24 or something like that.
Yeah, I'd say that,
Okay.
give or take.
Okay.
You guys did some
I will-
good.
I will give 1 to Morgan.
For me, ooh.
Morgan, Yes, for you. Please don't ever say that again. For
Is
you.
for me.
The is for me.
Is for me. Perfect. Cassie and James, even though you guys are in the like from traveling through like the library at the house to the like the bookstore, you guys have been smelling like everything, and it's
Delicious.
beautiful. Delicious. You ate breakfast, but now you're hungry again. But yes, you guys have second breakfast, exactly. You guys have managed to make 24 beautiful scones, minus one because Morgan has now eaten one.
I imagine it just goes.
One big swallow and it's
Doesn't
gone.
even pause to put jam or anything on it. Unbelievable.
Have those little like you know when you go to like they have the little packets that have the little jam in like a McDonald's or something. I have some of those.
I like it dry, like
What-
poor Mrs. Shapiro.
Like one with like honey, like a honey packet, and then like a jelly packet.
Molly, that was so smooth. I don't think anybody else got that.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't catch it. Is what's going on. We're just gonna move on.
It's okay, I got an angry message from Steve, so it all worked out.
Oh my god.
No. Okay. But okay. This takes probably a few hours between research and baking. At least 2 hours at minimum. Okay. All right. But yes, you guys are more welcome to meet back up. From the bookstore, James, Cassie, you come back. It smells delicious. Morgan looks satisfied, even though you don't know how many he's eaten, but well, one, but it's nice and warm in the kitchen. It's just like the oven works.
What time of year is it right now? It's like
You
autumn
guys are
going
like
into winter?
late fall, early winter.
Oh, so it's like the perfect temperature.
Yeah, it's great temperature right now.
All right. Well, it smells absolutely divine here in this kitchen.
Still got it.
We have found out some information on the Guardian. It's not so much that we're going to be able to contain the Guardian, so much so as we need to separate the Guardian from its host.
Okay.
And that could be an item, something akin to the necklace that I wear, or it could be a medical implant.
That's oddly specific.
Yeah, well, the book was oddly specific, and now I'm concerned that this is actually a medical implant, and then we're gonna have to cut this poor woman open.
Cool, I got a first aid kit.
What if we need them to be not unguardian?
Well, this is a contingency plan in case we explain everything to the Guardian doesn't work.
Or that the Guardian doesn't like scones.
He's gonna like scones.
Who brought scones? They're biscuits, damn it.
Would you say?
That's just a risk we're gonna have to take.
Okay, well, let's...
But Morgan, we have a very specific task for you.
Is it destroying that whole platter of cookies?
No.
Cookies where?
They are scones.
Scones. I meant scones. My dry ass scones.
No.
No, there's 2 hospitals in Townsville.
Hmm. That doesn't sound suspiciously fake at all.
It's because nobody can remember what the hell this town's name is.
I don't want to hear it. Keep going. It's Townsville now.
There's 2 hospitals in Townsville. We don't know which one may or may not have done her particular surgery. If it is a medical implant and not a piece of jewelry. So, the plan that James and I came up with while we were looking for this book, was to send you and James ahead of us to go to the hospitals and see if you can't get information about the woman's surgeries throughout her life. And yes, I realize just how illegal this is. Medical documentation, not actually her doctor, etc. But it's one of those
We've infiltrated crime scenes and stolen fire trucks. This is just getting added to the list.
I mean, honestly, at this point, I'm sort of little upset that you didn't think of me first with this many illegal activities going on.
Ralph, I have to ask, do you have the power to persuade people to do what you want?
No, but I can sneak past them and steal what I want.
Yes.
Are you good with computers? Because her records are likely to be on computer.
Okay, but like, you're sending the powder keg instead of me?
You haven't seen what Morgan is capable of doing.
Yeah, that's what worries me.
No, but see, I've experienced it firsthand.
Me too.
Wait, you brain?
So is that wall back there.
She's just gonna look at Morgan. You brainwashed him like you did me and Stuart?
I look at her and do I kind of bite my lip a little bit. But with a smirk.
Well, I mean, that was a yes or no answer. Yes or no question.
A true gentleman never kisses and tells.
I mean, alright, sure, whatever. We're gonna need you to do that non-kissing and telling thing at another hospital so as to find out if the woman's medical history is there. And then you're gonna need to get it. Think you can handle that?
I think I can do something.
Let's see, the mansion's got a computer room, so surely we've got some thumb drives or something in there.
I think I came across a couple. Let me go make sure they're empty, and I'll bring them back down. Cassie's gonna head upstairs to go collect a couple, make sure that they're empty, and then...
Yeah, you can find some.
So that'll be an easier way for them to copy the records for us than trying to get them to print them out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you guys are easily able to find a couple without an issue.
I think
No, we're not trying to sabotage the libraries or the hospital.
Who's we?
Somebody in the chat was saying bloatware.
About
Buzz
what
Steve.
time is it in the day?
You're probably looking at about early afternoon.
I think it might be a little bit too late to go now. But if we do it tomorrow, then everybody will be well rested.
But the scones aren't fresh, so we might as well eat these and just make some more scones tomorrow.
Johnny, I'll help you tomorrow morning.
Point scones for them to be stale, like a week stale. Let's wait a week and do that then.
All that time spent keeping Morgan away.
To be fair, I didn't know how long it was going to take you to make scones. I can't say that making scones is really in my purview of skills.
It's not really something I do either, but it's
You're
what we
welcome.
have here. Thank you, Ralph. You were a big help. That like broom motion you made was great.
Mm.
Who?
You know, the broom to keep people away. No.
I can kneecap him with my baseball bat next time if that helps.
No. No. None of that.
And
Maybe.
Just offering.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that Morgan's gonna go spend the night with his boyfriend.
He can
Probably.
do that without kneecaps.
So we won't have to worry about him being here tomorrow morning.
It's late afternoon, but that would still give me and Morgan time to drive up there and do what we need to do.
If you guys wanted. It's
Yeah.
a bit late to try and make a, visit to the aunt without looking excessively creepy.
Boys' night.
Well, we're going to separate hospitals. We'll take separate cars.
Oh,
Morgan is getting that cool little sidecar on his motorcycle, though.
Is it for Stuart?
I think it was for Tallboy. But Stuart can ride in it, yes.
Stuart could go as Morgan's backup. If the mojo doesn't work, Stuart just explains to the normal doctor what the problem is.
And then get locked into a psychiatric ward for 3 days?
He's
Wouldn't
very
be the first
persuasive to
time.
normal people.
sure
Wait,
won't
I'm
be the last.
sorry. Stuart, did you just admit to being admitted into a psychiatric hospital for 3 days?
It's my business.
The man works at a circus.
I look to see
So
if
he-
Stuart's
so he's
been in a
circus trained.
psychic ward or not.
Well, it's James' business now, so Stuart, you are more than welcome to private message Jason to let him know that information. That's up to you.
Since James knows.
It was a cold winter's night 3 years ago.
I didn't plan anything for this.
This is what happens when you make offhand comments in character.
Listen, all
This
right.
is what happens when you yes and enough.
It was one car that I stole, and I made the insanity plea. It was fine. I didn't even last that long in there. It was fine. I got out.
It's an interesting turn of phrase.
But then when James looks in there, what he sees is Bruno and the strong man from another circus having to wrestle Stuart into the room, into the straitjacket.
Oh my god.
I can't with that image in my head. Holy shit.
Turns out Stuart's really the Hannibal Lecter of this world.
Oh my god, could you imagine?
Carrie,
It's that sweet, innocent face that just, it gets everybody. It's how he lures people into his home.
Mhm.
It's why the circus always has to move around. The cops can't seem to figure out the pattern because the bodies aren't discovered missing for months.
Cassie, you're getting a lot of check marks to my whole story there. You want to be like quiet? or is the circus gonna have to move again?
I mean,
Hey.
shouldn't the circus have moved like 3 months ago?
Well, they've never been in one place so long without running across a dead body. So they were savoring it.
We've been keeping him busy.
And the clowns have been in recovery. Let them recover. Damn, they ain't gonna leave a clown behind. Shit.
No clown
Clown.
left
Don't have a
behind.
choice with a couple of them. I kind of don't have a choice with at least one of them.
Yeah. He was in recovery because that man was burnt.
There's
Well, there's
no-
also the one that
Chris-
turned
Yeah,
into
but
a
then
tree.
there's also
tree.
there's also the clown that got turned into a tree.
Well, what are they gonna do with that? Put him in the center
him
ring
alone.
and just be like, "Hey, ring toss."
Yes.
Actually, that would be magnificent.
There was
It would be
There's
kind of neat.
talk about a trapeze from the tree man to a regular tree.
I mean, they got to branch into new tricks sooner or later.
Yep. Do remember, Stuart? You were being talked to about having your own show with Bruno because you're doing such a great job.
Wow.
You talked to everyone about it at one point because you're gonna do a new show because
I
you're the perfect little helper and you've been helping Madame Spinulli so much.
And then, they're short on clown stuff.
With him and Bruno.
Just him and Bruno.
Talking about my best friend.
Anyway, back on
Ah.
track. Morgan and James can go do their thing now.
Yep. And you can have a boys' night. Stuart can go and Ralph could go as well if they'd so desire. Just leaves Cassie and Jernia. Ansel could go if you wanted. You could call Ori. You know.
Yes, because I'm sure Morgan would love
The
Ori
boys.
to go.
He can outfit you with some really cool stealth wear.
It's bright pink.
Get out of my head.
You're a fashion disaster. Nobody's gonna realize it's you.
Well, guys, you need the neon makeup to disguise your face. It's fine.
Exactly. What the cameras are just gonna be like, the fuck is happening?
The facial recognition gone.
Exactly.
Facial recognition who?
James, can I come with you?
Sure.
Cool, thanks, Ben.
Which, I mean, would leave Ralph going with Morgan. I can...
I thought you wanted to ride in the sidecar.
No, I want to go with James.
Hmm.
You know, Stuart and James. It's the terrible two.
They have
Worked
done
really
quite a bit
well.
of stuff together.
Yeah.
And we promise this time not to let any dolls out of any glass cases.
Promise.
Ralph, you gonna go with Morgan in the sidecar?
Ugh.
Monster Squad sticking together.
Well, that makes it worse.
It's just an episode of Monster High. It's fine.
I'm in college.
Close enough.
Monster Higher.
Monster Higher.
Fine.
Ralph is just like, I hate it here.
He just wants
You
to
can
know why.
ride on the back of the bike.
Hold on to the onto the
See where
lovely.
your hair
see
is
it.
drenched, Cody.
You can ride
It
it.
was getting so hot and it was just hurting so bad.
I have a headband on, so I kind of commiserate with you.
Yeah.
Okay, now my immersion is shot, though. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Here, hold on.
You have a nose?
It's been a thing for a while, so it's kind of square shaped, but better.
Okay, that helped. That helped.
Oh, it is a
That
little
helps.
square shaped. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's like a cartoon character nose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's Stewart if not a cartoon character?
I think we'd both be probably more comfortable if I took the sidecar.
Okay.
Unless there is something specific that you guys want to do while you're driving, I'm going to say that you guys make it there in good time. unless there's a pit stop, you guys are okay for pit stops. You guys just make the whole trip. You guys find out where the hospitals are, split off in your own directional ways. You're looking at about like early evening now by the time you guys get there, because it was early afternoon. It only took an hour to get there. Actually, no, you're not looking at early evening. You're looking at like just more mid-afternoon, I guess. Yeah.
Do we drive by the Monstertarium or whatever it was called?
Yes.
Is it open?
No. The Cryptodora. No, the Cryptodora is closed.
Why must we ruin all things that are beautiful?
No, the Cryptodora is closed. I mean, you guys could probably stop by it if you wanted to see if you could get in, but if you guys just drove by it, it looked closed.
I'm getting that tour later.
At this point, it's just going to be a Patreon reward. I'm so sorry, Jernia.
It's a cash grab. I fucking knew it.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, so one of us goes to Mercy Hospital, the other one of us goes to Grace Hospital.
Yep.
Grace Hospital.
One hospital is fairly smaller than the other, or like is a little bit smaller than the other. One's like this big, like just a big hospital. The other one's just a bit smaller. Mercy Hospital is the bigger one because Mercy Hospital is used for a lot of things. Yeah. Me thinking about Left 4 Dead.
Grace, not Grays.
Grace, no.
Mercy and Grace. It was the whole thing I was doing. Never mind.
Mercy.
Moving on.
Bad.
I'm sorry. Who's going to the smaller one? Who's going to the bigger one? Looking up the hospitals, you would have told one was smaller, one was bigger.
I want to go to the smaller one.
Okay.
Right, James will handle the other one then.
Yep. Not even a choice. Morgan's just like, I'm going that way. You see Morgan just pull off. You're like, okay, you can go this way. I guess who would like to go first is the real question here. Who wants to play in the hospital first?
I can
Wants
do
to
it.
play doctor.
Wants to play? Okay, Morgan's.
Never mind.
Playing doctor sounds like something Morgan would be into. Go for
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yep. All right, Ralph and Morgan.
Playing
You
doctor.
guys playing doctor. Good luck, boys. Hope you guys studied for the test. It's now. You guys make it to the hospital. It is a smaller hospital. It doesn't seem busy at the moment. Ambulances. There's an ambulance that is like leaving after dropping somebody off, but other than that, it's fairly quiet. Emergency room isn't packed. There's like maybe like.
I was gonna say, can I not go inside quite yet? I kind of want to be like waiting outside, like at a good distance away from it
Okay,
for a moment.
like, are you in the parking lot?
Maybe like in the
Okay.
back of it, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What was this woman's name?
Sandra.
What's her? Do you know her last name? Do we have a last name? I'm just gonna say Smith.
Sandra Smith. Yep.
All right. Can I like I can probably just like Google like a phone number for this hospital.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or yeah.
All right. Are you ready? Because my 2 months of receptionist training at a hospital has for this moment. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna
Okay.
call the front receptionist desk.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna call them.
Okay. You call him. Grace Hospital, how can I help you?
Hi, this is Christopher Butera. I work at Mercy Hospital. We have a mutual client, and I was wondering if I could request some papers being sent over or printed for us.
Me thrown back. Me sweating. I don't even work here, lady.
Oh,
Sorry. Yes, of course. The name?
last name Smith, first name Sandra.
Perfect. I can go check the papers there. Any specific decision you want them faxed to?
I'm actually, if you could print out physical copies, I'm going to send one of our assistants down, and he's going to pick it up at the front desk, if that's okay.
Of course. Just make sure he has his badge and all of or any identifications, and I will be sure to pass it off.
Yeah, his first name's Morgan. He's very well dressed.
Okay.
If you could put it in a sealed envelope, that would be great. Put just the last name of the client on it. He'll be by to pick it up shortly.
Of course. Yeah, we'll leave it with her name's Ivy. She's working the front desk today.
All right, he'll be there in about 5 minutes.
All right, perfect. We'll see him then.
Thank you.
All right. So is the next step that I call in a bomb threat, or
Jesus Christ. No. I'm pretty sure that worked out well. I don't think we have to resort to the bomb threat, especially at a hospital. It's a federal offense.
oh no, a different crime?
Oh my god.
Only if you get caught.
This is a lot less criminal, and if anything, they're gonna get in trouble for giving out medical records. This isn't our fault.
Oh, it isn't. Okay.
No, it's not. Because they should be assessing proper protocol a little more, at least having a release. But not all hospitals have that, so. But most of the time, if they're calling from a mutual hospital, they'll just send it over, knowing that they're going to the right location. Easy. We can chill out here for a few more minutes. I'll go in, I'll grab those papers, and we'll be out of here. Easy peasy.
Is this social engineering I've been hearing about? Maybe I need to learn more of that.
I think it's just a gift from my father's side of the family.
I suppose that checks out.
Alright, well, I'll chill in the parking lot for a little bit longer, and then I'll head inside.
Okay.
All right, but I'm still gonna at the very least, find out where I could pull a fire alarm if I need to.
Okay, you do that.
All
Just
right.
don't come in with me so it
So
doesn't look
simple.
suspicious.
Easy enough.
So Morgan walks in a little bit later. Ralph walks in. Is that what I'm hearing?
I walk him through a different door.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Just picture yourself through the lock of a side door. Usually you need a key card, but you're just no. No, you could probably slink in. There's a side door you could more than likely go in. All right. Morgan, you get to the front desk. There are a couple nurses working there. There are 2 guys and 3 girls. The woman at the front. Sorry, the woman at the front is she's a little older looking. Definitely has great curly hair. Sorry. I hate this. Sorry. My apologies. She has her glasses pushed down to the edge of her nose as she's looking over the thing. You can see clearly over the desk and on the table behind her that there is an envelope, a sealed brown envelope.
Okay. Hi, my name's Morgan. I was sent on behalf of Mr. Buter to collect records for Mercy Hospital.
Oh yes, of course. I'm Ivy. I've been told. You have your ID with you?
Yes. I'll just pull out state ID or something like that.
State ID?
Yeah. Driver's license.
Oh yes, driver's license. Sorry, you say state, and I'm just I don't go here. Perfect. But do you have your ID for Percy Hospital?
Like my worker's badge?
Yes.
I'm only a receptionist. They don't give us badges.
I'm a receptionist, and she like flips up her badge. And I have a badge.
Well, you guys are really official here.
He is more advanced and has more things than we do. I'm sure you have badges there.
Most likely we do. I'm kind of new. I've only been there like maybe a week. I'm gonna look into her eyes and I'll do mental dominion and say, if we could just, I'll come back another time and because they're gonna keep sending me to collect more records. Is it all right if it's just this one time I just forgot?
Okay, you're pushing out your mental dominion. Perfect.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and roll your plus charm.
Oh,
It is a success. You rolled an 8. It's a mixed success, but it is a success nonetheless. Okay, perfect. Basically, your orders are. Can we just have the papers, and then next time we'll we'll worry about the ID next time.
yeah.
Well, normally we're not supposed to do this, but for you, just this once.
Thank you, ma'am.
Shh, don't tell anybody. Of course. And she wheels her chair back to grab the papers, and then wheels herself back forward and hands you the papers.
Thank you very much. You have a good day now, you hear?
Yes, you too.
All right, and I'll head out with a very tall, professional posture holding the papers.
Perfect. Do you semi wave Ralph down that it's all good?
He's just gonna see me leave. Because I don't want to look weird or suspicious or anything like that, being like,
Yep.
I know we gotta go.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I
Ralph-
mean, I'll be keeping my eyes peeled.
Of course. You see Morgan get the papers and end up leaving with them. That worked a lot better than I expected, personally. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, every other time Morgan has actively used
I know. Let me have one thing.
Sorry. Oh
something?
my god.
Did
Okay,
I miss something?
got the papers.
Okay.
Easy peasy. Okay, all right. We'll switch over to holy shit. We'll switch over to I was about to say Ralph and Stuart. James and Stuart now. You guys make your way to the hospital. This is a big hospital and it is actively pretty busy.
A bomb threat?
No.
Okay. Honestly, I was just along for the ride, and if I can help a little bit, I thought this was mostly a brain thing.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
If I need a distraction, I'll signal you.
Thank you. What's the signal?
I'll tell you in your head that I need a distraction.
That's quite the signal. Okay.
All right. Perfect. James, you're going in. How do you want to do this?
We walk just kind of past the receptionist.
Okay.
I poke it at their heads to find out where the billing and coding department is.
Okay. It is going to be the third floor.
Okay, we head up there.
You're able to find it pretty quickly. There is a door with a swipe card that you'll have to get through, though.
Hmm. Is there somewhere we can wait around a little while? Not just hovering next to this locked door, but
Yeah, there is a little like seating area probably around the corner. Like viewing wise, like it's there's two walls and it leads to that door. It's like a hallway. If you turn the corner, and then kind of in just a little cubby, it's like elevators, the hallway, the door you need to get through. But if you go left, there's like a little seating area. Like there's a vending machine with coffee and some snacks in case people need them. There's like a family in there. It seems like waiting for something.
Is there like a vending machine at all?
Yeah.
With gum?
Yes. There is.
James, I have an idea. We buy a pack of gum. We use the cardboard to jimmy open the door, and then we put gum in the lock to keep it open.
they're awful busy. We'd probably get spotted.
I suppose.
I'm going to try to pull the name of whoever the manager on duty is or whatever in the billing department is, and see if I can just get them to come out and talk to me. Or maybe us go in with them. I don't know.
Oh, you're looking for the guy in charge of that department. Okay, sorry. Sorry.
Now, Stuart, if you just want some gum, we can get you some gum.
But ulterior motives, you know.
He just wanted the gum. You're looking for a guy named I picked a name and then I was like, how do I even pronounce that? Cyrus. There we go. Cyrus Armstrong.
Okay. I'll wait until I see the next person going for that door.
Mhm. Yeah. Sorry. A nurse ends up going through the door. Her name is Crystal.
All right. I kind of trot up to her as she approaches the door. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm supposed to be meeting with Cyrus Armstrong. Could you tell me where his office is?
Well, his office is back here. Normally, he doesn't tend to meet with people all that often. What time was your meeting at?
What time is it?
That's a good question. It's probably by the time you were done that, maybe 4 p.m. It was early afternoon, so.
I'm supposed to be meeting him just, right now. I'm actually running a little late. Was I supposed to ask at the receptionist desk or something? I just ran right up here. I knew the office was on the third floor. I didn't realize there was the whole locking thing.
Oh, well, I think he's just stepped out to get a drink, but I guess if you do have a meeting, I could at least take you to his office.
Oh, it would be great.
It's of course then right this way. And she ends up she takes her swipe card and ends up just swiping the door, and as it just kind of flies open. And she leads you through, and she's like, just follow me. It's a couple turns before you get to the office, but she ends up this is his office. I can let you in as she opens the door, it's just a small desk. He's got a computer on it. There's like some filing cabinets in there, but it's just like his desk and the 2 chairs.
Okay.
And she opens the door. She's like, if you want to go take a seat, I'll let him know your name. Sorry.
I drop my glasses and lock eyes with her.
Okay.
I don't want to be in trouble. Just forget I was here.
Is that something you? Is that just from your?
My last update, I took Mental Dominion.
Mental Dominion. Okay. Oh, from
what he's based on. It's something I would have started with, but I realized Morgan had it. I was like, okay, well, or it would have been the first thing I took. And I realized Morgan had it, but it wouldn't overlap right away.
Mental Dominion. If you want to go ahead and roll plus charm, please.
Don't screw me! Don't screw me! Don't screw me! Don't screw me!
Hey.
Hey.
That is an 11. That is a good, perfect, great success. It actually technically means you can hold 3. You could do like 3 orders to this lady, basically.
Oh.
If you wanted to. One is forget that I was here. Is there anything else you want?
Let's see. She probably doesn't need the swap card to leave this place.
No, she can leave without it.
You know what? Let me borrow your swap card.
She just kind of like unclips it from her shirt and hands it to you. One more.
Just tell her to go take the rest of the day off and go home.
No, that might short her some money or get her fired. We don't do that.
She's sick now.
Ethical mind control.
Guilt is one of mine.
Close your eyes and count to 1,000.
Oh my god.
I didn't catch that. What did Molly say?
Close your eyes and count to 1,000.
This makes me feel like a movie where some kid has the power of mind control, and it's just like, you will walk a straight line and you will not stop walking until you are basically like can't walk anymore. And I'm just like, oh god. That's a kid's movie, by the way. But yes, sorry, what was your third roll?
What would be something? Forget we were here. Leave us your card. I want to come up with something useful, but I can't think of anything. So
If
have
you-
a really nice day or something. I guess I don't know.
have a really good day. And she's like,
She just feels good the rest of the day.
she's just like, I will. And she's-
That way, I don't feel as bad about stripping somebody of their, free will.
Mind control.
Good mind control.
James,
Okay.
could you do that to me and make me like really productive for a day?
I might be able to make you really focused for a day. I don't know how productive.
I mean, that's cool too. Whatever.
I mean, I can tell her to go do her job, go do a really good job chopping down trees, but if she doesn't know how to chop down trees, it wouldn't really help.
Oh.
She would just try to do her best job.
Okay.
Bite it down like a beaver.
All right, now, shut his office door.
All right.
Have my phone out playing with it. So if he walks in and sees me, it's like, just somebody waiting on him.
Okay. I completely forgot that he had mental dominion. Okay, perfect. It's about like it's another 5 minutes, give or take, before he comes back to his office. He swings the door open, and he kind of like, it's one of those like, oh, what the fuck?
I see him. Stand up. Mr. Armstrong.
Yes. Can I help you?
Yes, very pleased to meet you. Drop my glasses, lock eyes with him.
Okay.
Doing it again.
Doing it again. Fucking right away, boys. All right, let's see that.
Well, I
charm
wasn't thinking
roll.
about having to use it to get to his office. I figured I'd just go knock on his office. But
You're really flexing eyeballs today.
yeah, he's gonna feel bad about it later. But he's gonna kind of like it too. That's his thing. He feels guilty about using his powers, but they're kind of addictive.
It feels good to be bad.
Feels great. Oh God.
It's why he was so hard on Morgan using mind control up earlier.
That is a 12. That is a that is perfect, great, good success. You get to hold 3 again.
Look up her records if she's here.
Okay. He moves to his computer and starts typing in Sandra Smith. He does find some of her works that she there was an accident when she was younger and she had a surgery while here.
Let's see. Given the flash drive, have him make a copy.
Okay, perfect.
And then as me and Stuart are walking out the door, once I've made sure he's exited out of everything.
Yeah.
As we're walking out the door, forget I was here.
All right.
We will trot on down.
Perfect. He does all of that for you. It takes him a little bit. He puts all the copy of the file on the flash drive, hands it back to you. He closes out everything and kind of just like watches you for a second as you leave. And you don't see it as you leave, but you can kind of hear it just from his mind that he's like, what was I doing? And then you're able to go.
All right. Walking by the reception desk on the way out, I give the woman's key card to the receptionist.
Okay.
Found this in the elevator. Figure it must belong to somebody.
Thank you. I'll give it to her right away.
Have a nice day. Truck it on out before anything has a chance to go wrong.
Without using mental dominion. Say have a nice day.
It's less effective.
Have a nice day.
Okay, well, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. A lot less.
Yeah,
fighting.
I figured something was going to go horribly wrong.
Yeah, that's our usual, dude. Good job. Bravo.
You must be my lucky charm. Well, no, you're usually with me when it goes horribly wrong too, though. So
Yeah.
maybe your presence just isn't a factor.
No way, sir. I am definitely bad luck.
Do I picture James going in like, mental dominion, the nurse and the head person, and then like we cut to where Stuart is, and he's just like in a vending machine, like, give me
Oh
this
my
gun.
God, come on.
No, he's at the vending machine. He's got the little kids from the family that was waiting. He's showing them how to steal stuff from a vending machine.
Yeah.
Seriously,
He's
we
like
can do this. We got the little bitty arms. They can just get up in there.
He's like a
You guys are
sentient
small like
raccoon.
me, so you can just kind of.
It's good for dealing with
And
cows
it's
with the bloat too.
Oh,
James comes out. Stuart's like, I'm not doing nothing.
You hungry, dude?
I got chips. It's like, it was whatever's at the bottom, and all of the bottom stuff is weird. Like wasabi covered peanuts. I don't know what's in vending machines in hospitals,
He's
but
just
I always
offended
feel like
someone.
it's weird. I probably
There's
did.
someone, like,
I
just
mean,
head over
honestly,
heels
actually,
for
it's probably
something.
really good, but I'm just like going for like strange
you
ideas. So it's
absolutely
like,
just offended me.
I'm sorry, dry roasted wasabi covered peas, just to make it weird. They're
want
very
that.
good.
Dry
I
roasted
like them.
wasabi covered chewing gum.
Spicy.
You guys got me wanting to go to Bulk Barn later.
I think
You're
you. I
welcome.
think you.
That's
I
what
think
I
y'all
picked
just want wasabi.
I left all my Nutter
Buy
Butters
us
that are in.
wasabi later.
Oh,
Strangely, all the talk of scones has got me wanting some of the cheese biscuits from Red Lobster.
Yes,
Never
I
had
have a
them.
box upstairs. I can make some.
I have champurrado, so that's how I'm getting my scones fix out of the way.
Mm. Spicy Nutter Butters also love. I hate that. Steve. I read it and I'm like, it's Steve. Steve said it. All right. Okay. You guys got your papers. Was there like a destination meetup for whenever you guys were like done? I will say because of the doors and because of the waiting, James and Stuart, it took a little bit longer to get yours than it did for Morgan and Ralph.
Well, they had to wait around outside for a few minutes.
Yeah, they just had to wait outside for a few minutes. Yep.
But,
You guys would probably arrive like not too long between each other. Like maybe there's like a 10-minute interval of like one person waiting for the other kind of thing. Like just that.
well, everybody else was more or less at the house, so I guess just back to the bookstore and to the house.
Yep.
I've got a key to the bookstore now, so.
Did everybody get it? I know this is good conversation for Decca and I as owners of the bookstore now. Did we give everybody keys?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Specifically not.
Specifically not. Did you give Morgan or Ralph a key? That's the question. Or are they waiting outside, or are they texting you? That's the question.
I'm gonna answer this question. And I'm gonna admonish my dog here in a sec. I think
Hear him.
the only one I really gave a key was James.
Okay.
You know what it's for.
I do know what it's for. Actually, you're right.
I was waiting for that.
I was like, hold on. Okay.
Steve, wait outside. No.
Yeah, that's a 10. Yeah, you get in. You don't leave a mess. You undetected. You get in undetected. You find what you get in. It's perfect. I was like, what? And then I realized I'm like, he picked the lock. Cool. Are you relocking it when you get in?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Good. Okay. You guys get into the bookstore without an issue. Morgan, you get to see how good Ralph is at picking a lock, unless he just literally like walks over and is like hovering over it as he picks it.
One-handed.
Oh,
Spooky.
one-handing it. Yeah, that'll be great.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, Ralph is really good at it. He can manage it. Just like walks over, snaps his fingers in front of it, it unlocks. Stick your finger in and twist. Actually, that would be really cool. When you think about it, for you specifically, that would be really interesting. Just have like finger. Don't worry about me. This is just my brain. But you are very easily able to get in, and you can get back to the mansion without an issue. Ralph and Morgan are home. Sorry.
Jeremy is just there, like, I heard the door. Oh.
It's you.
I'll get back up. I can hate rogues.
Okay. Perfect. James and Stuart, you guys see Morgan's motorcycle. You could walk up to it and still feel the heat off of it. Like, you guys are not very far behind Morgan and Ralph. The door to the bookstore is locked, though. James, you have a key. You're able to get. Let Stuart in. Just walk behind. Perfect. You guys are all back at the mansion. You've made it. Congratulations.
All right, fire up a laptop, see what files I've got. Me and Morgan can compare.
You both got files? It's kind of weird.
Well, it's probably the same set. There may be shared files. You know, if she's had something done at one and the other one.
Yep. Excuse me. Okay. The only difference within the two files is the one from Grace Hospital is that there was a car accident when she was young. Her father crashed the car into a it swerved off. It was during winter and it ended up hitting a tree and a few things literally just pierced the car. She had to get surgery to remove part of a branch that had gotten stuck between her ribs, and they had to set her arm with a bar.
Oof.
Fun.
So she has had. And that's the only thing we see that could have been used to insert something.
Mm-hmm. There was a lot of instances, of course, from what you remember pulling from her, James, where she had a lot of blackouts when she was young.
Did they start after the accident?
No. That was well before. The accident was probably when she was about like 12, 13. The blackouts started when she was around 5.
Hmm. So could it have been something she was wearing up to that point? Hmm. We have data, but not enough to make. It's like we got puzzle pieces, but not enough to make the picture.
Comes in with more scones. I didn't say you could have one.
You didn't say I couldn't.
Ralph breaks into my store again. You take a scone. I hate it here.
Maybe you should open a bakery instead of working part time at a bookstore.
I kind of work full time at this point.
Basically,
I don't know.
isn't it?
You closed the store an awful lot.
I also got a raise.
All right. I'm gonna go do some research in the library. James is gonna be looking for something on magical auras.
All right.
Trying to see if I can either refine. He can either refine his sight, or discover something he could look for to see if maybe there's a lesser aura up under a bigger one, in case her possession was obscuring whatever item she might have been wearing
Okay.
or containing.
All right. I'm gonna do some research. I want to use investigate a mystery. I'm not going to worry about those questions because I have something in mind specifically already. So
Okay.
that's plus sharp.
You leveled up. Ding.
Yeah, that's true. That is a failure. Ooh,
That is
I
a
have no idea what I
failure.
want.
That is a
Where's
failure.
my
That's
playbook?
also a level up. That's fun.
No, I don't need Mage Book of Shadows. I need playbooks. I don't need Mask playbooks. I need Monster of the Week playbooks.
Actually, hold on, because I think. Whew, okay. All right. I need the playbooks because I actually think I have an idea for you specifically. And actually, we can worry and talk about that later. For now, just, I don't know, pick. Where is the thing I'm looking for specifically? General? Info, the playbooks. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. Sorry, that took me 12 years. You, though you have failed the roll, you actually do find something that brings up an item made with magic that could refine, but there's not a lot of research on it.
So, really, all I find out is that such a thing exists. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll give me something to work towards. So I think I've taken all the moves from other playbooks that I can.
There's something specifically I was looking for, and now I probably won't ever find it. So that's good.
Never to be seen again.
Never to be seen again. Had a brain, lost it. The usual, you know. Nope, not gonna worry about it right now because it cannot be seen or found, so that's okay. But yes, you have found information that you have found some information that would let you at least see or maybe find out about an item that could actually define and make your sight better.
Okay. James will definitely jot that down. That's something to look into later.
All right. Cassie and Jernia, while the boys were off doing their thing, is there anything specifically you guys would have liked to do in that time?
Jernia's done a bit. Is there something Cassie needs help with?
I don't think so.
Just not paint each other's nails and braid each other's hair?
Well, our unfortunately, our girls' nights don't end in murder yet.
You know, actually, it's probably a good thing that our girls' nights
If they
don't
end in murder on this, that's a big issue. I feel like.
I'm pretty sure that if it ended in murder, Cassie would just turn herself in.
Ansel's just like, what the hell? What the hell?
Ansel's just sitting there like, he's got nails. You can paint his while you talk to each other instead. Cassie doesn't get her nails painted. I'm like, oh.
No, Cassie
enjoyed
gets
that
her
view.
nails done.
What?
I mean, Cassie gets her nails done. I mean, shit, she sits there for Lord knows how many hours to get her hair the right shade of pink. Like...
So Ansel doesn't do it. That's what I'm getting at.
No, Ansel does not do her hair. She goes and pays exorbitant amounts of money to get it done at the same salon every time.
Fuck, do you even get the money for it? That's my question, but I'm not going to worry about it
Ansel.
right now. Ansel. At some
Secret
point, he's
vampire
going to be
gold.
like, you're literally getting the ends of your hair done. They're going to fade anyway. What's the fucking point? Just keep your hair a solid color or get a job. Can't pay for it every time.
No, I mean, I figure that she does like a journalism thing.
Okay.
Every so often, which is how she gets money. So she writes articles, does like, she's not a blogger, but she does like the whole journalism thing, and
Okay.
it's kind of like using it as a buy time until she can actually write a book.
Okay.
Because that's the end goal, is for her to become an author.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I don't know, her and Jarnia could probably, like, talk about that. She just has fun explaining the bare bones ideas of the book that she wants to write. Well, they
Jernia
have
just
a girls'
gets-
night.
Ansel makes you mimosas. Is that a drink?
Hell yeah.
No,
Mimosas, yeah.
samosa is food. Mimosa is what he
Yeah,
makes.
mimosa
Yeah.
is it's champagne and orange juice.
He makes you mimosas. He probably puts way too much alcohol. You know when you see videos of somebody literally pouring up the glass, it's just
Yeah.
fully champagne, and they
It's
have
all
a
champagne.
spray bottle of orange juice, and they're just like, chick, chick. That's him.
So you just gave me orange juice flavored champagne.
Yeah.
You've had
Enjoy,
it. You've had it
ladies.
rough the last few months. Here.
He leaves the orange juice on the table in case you just want to spritz some in your mouth or something. I didn't say he was like a suave boyfriend. Listen.
No, you didn't. It's okay.
It's a boy after my own heart.
Jarnia and Cassie just get drunk off of bubbly. It's fine.
The boys come home, just see their girls just like buzzed.
Hi.
Jernia's being nice to Ralph. Wait, is that how's drunk Jernia? Hold on.
Drunk
Fuck
Jarnia
around and
probably would be
fuck
nice
around
to
and
Ralph.
find
Let's be
out.
honest.
Fuck around and find out.
I
Okay.
feel like Jarnia would be a happy drunk.
Can't wait to hear her be nice to Ralph. It's my dream.
It's just not going to happen.
Okay. The boys come back. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in the house. How go ahead. How do you guys
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome back. Lock the door, please.
James locks the door.
Thank you.
lock the door to the mansion? It's great.
Yeah,
The
pretty
kitchen.
much.
It's literally like the grocery cabinet. Like,
Thanks.
Did you guys find what you needed?
Yeah.
That's good.
It's great.
Hey, do
It
you
was-
guys want some champagne?
It was nice having a little day off. I haven't had one of those in a while.
I'll pass on the champagne, thanks. With my abilities, I try not to drink.
Oh, come on. What could possibly go wrong? I don't
You're gonna
see
do
a
Skullboy?
single problem with this. Come on, James, you should join us.
Tall
for a
boy's like
drink.
his own emotes off the side.
Tall boy's just been hiding in a corner this entire time.
Shivering.
But like they're not like doing anything weird. It's just they're not themselves. Like Cassie's not the woman with the
Stern.
plan, you know, Jarnia's not stern, and it's just like no, they're just loosey goosey, and it's like yeah,
Yeah,
everything's fine.
Y'all go ahead and keep enjoying yourselves. Me and Morgan just gonna go check these files, and
Okay.
James will use the opportunity to steal a few more scones.
Oh yeah, take them. It's fine.
We're just
Wait.
gonna
They're like a
make-
few, they're like a
bite.
few hours old anyway. It's okay.
We're just gonna make some more anyway.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're gonna go to the Guardian with hungover scones. They're made with pure hate. Be sure to drink some water before you go to bed.
Okay.
Thanks, James.
Ansel, make sure they drink some water before they go to bed.
Partially feels my fault. I'm the one that made the drinks. I didn't think they'd want more than 2, though.
They were really good.
It's literally just champagne. I've never seen... I mean... I'm not gonna question how humans get drunk.
Have you gotten drunk in the last century?
No?
Well,
Different
then
workings?
You wouldn't know.
I was human at one point, Jania.
It's been a while. Do you remember?
Please don't antagonize my boyfriend.
I'm not trying to antagonize him. I'm just curious as a as a smart person.
It ain't the word you're looking for, scholar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, Ralph, you want some champagne?
Sure.
What about you, Stuart?
You're so funny, Ralph.
Jernia's like emotions feel like, even though you said you're so funny, this feels like Jernia's like emotions towards Ralph feel like that point of like he would just like inhale softly, and Jernia's like, "Can you fucking stop?" But right now it's just like, you said one word. You fucking great, pal. You know.
Jernia actually saunters over to Ralph and says, "I know we don't get along so well. It's okay. I think you're fucking weird. I like you. Like it's weird. You stress me the fuck out, but you're so I forgot what I was saying.
It's honesty time with Drunk Jarnia.
I'm
Ralph,
gonna go
Ansel
back
will
and sit down again."
Ansel will also make you a drink. You see him just pour a full thing of champagne and spritz it with a little bit of orange juice, and it's like, that's what I've been making them all night. So, ta-da!
Down the hatch.
Oh god, no. Oh no. You're not supposed to just down champagne. Champagne's a sipping drink.
Zombies don't get drunk. It's fine.
To be fair, we don't know what he is. We're assuming.
Mhm.
Stuart, do you want to join us?
It's nice of you to invite me, but no, I don't drink. Thank you.
That's so responsible of you. Good for you. Smell the alcohol in her breath.
Yeah.
Do you just
Thank
want
you.
like a glass of orange juice, Stuart? I can do that.
It's gonna take you a while to spritz up a whole glass of orange juice for me, though.
Spritzing
No,
orange
there's a
juice
second.
until it
There's a
full.
second carton.
Oh,
No.
well then, yeah, hook me up, my man.
Slides.
No,
You're
Pepper
gonna
has to
have
have
a quad
super.
orange juice
Pepper has to have
yourself?
super speed.
Isn't Ansel just the best?
He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
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 No,
Thanks for
she's
the
gonna
drinks,
sleep like a baby
Axel.
tonight. Yeah. No
Favorite-
problem, though. I'll tone it down for y'all next time.
No, you don't have to do that.
It's not very often
Oh no, go ahead.
It's not very often I become a bartender for this kind of stuff. Usually I'm the one being served drinks, but maybe I just don't know how drinks work. You said my name, Stuart?
Yeah. You gonna have any drinks?
I won't be affected. Mostly just for the taste.
Put some
If
blood
you
in there or
taste fun.
something.
Just like,
Ah, Bloody Mary. There you go.
Yeah.
those are always nice. You're not wrong. Though my red food coloring is just a little different.
Can you have a Bloody Mary with green tomatoes? Question for another time.
Question for maybe tomorrow. I'll stop by the grocery store.
Ralph's just so funny.
Ralph's gonna need another drink after that, I think. Makes Ralph another one. Okay, perfect. Y'all can keep drinking. I love that for you. I can't wait for tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Cassie and Journey are gonna be so hungover.
Ansel sets an alarm for both of you.
Oh.
Y'all want to make like biscuits and
Yep.
scones and croissants, whatever you guys want to make. He sets an alarm for like 8:30 a.m.
I
Seems
shoot
fair.
my alarm clock with the ice magic.
Is there anything else
Cassie
anybody wants
shoots
to
it
do
with a
tonight?
gun.
Just from under the pillow. Ansel's like in another room because he knows that she's not gonna wake up very happy. He's on the couch reading. Doesn't really need to sleep. Anything else anybody wants to do the night besides drinking more?
I feel like Jernia crashes on one of the chairs and then just wakes up in her bed. Doesn't know how she got there.
Ansel took everyone to bed last night, basically. If they drank, even Ralph. If you're out of bed, he's just like, okay. Everybody's
Even
just on the
Stuart.
top of their bed. Even Stuart.
For the
Stuart
ride.
falls asleep on the couch.
Especially Stuart.
No, just for the ride.
Oh my god.
It's the image of the guy with the hat on the nuclear bomb, like wow.
On Ansel's shoulders.
Yeah. I don't see why not. That'd be great. Stuart pretends to be asleep just for the ride. Otter. Yeah. Does Stuart go back to the circus though, or does he stay there for the night if Ansel's taking him up to bed?
He's staying for the night.
Okay.
There's work to do in the morning.
Yep.
James will go back to his house.
Oh. All right. Perfect. The night.
Oh wait,
Go ahead.
sorry. I wanted to ask Doll a question.
Okay.
Before I go to bed.
Yeah.
I want to inquire if he knows anything about his doppelganger.
Okay. So okay, you go back home. You're lying in bed with Doll, and you're like, so, doppelganger? No, I'm kidding. Not as blunt, I would say, but
And Doll's like, nice pillow talk.
this is great. This is You're not home for a couple days. Go straight to something. No, I'm kidding. A doppelganger in what and how? In what way?
I saw somebody that looks like you. But I don't know if it was quite you in my dreams.
I guess the next question is where? Yes, a dream. But how? Or what say was I wearing?
Well, it looked like you. It looked like something you might be wearing, but like I don't know why it just wasn't quite you. But it was like oddly comforting.
Well, I guess this is a bit of a awkward, weird time to say it, but you may have seen my brother.
Excuse me.
His name is Kime. He well, he's a twin, really.
Excuse me?
Uh-huh.
How?
We haven't seen each other for quite some time now. He works opposite of what I do. Though together.
Okay. So it wasn't you, but it was almost you.
By relation, I guess.
Okay.
Seen him in a very long time. You said you saw him in a dream?
I believe so. Or a vision of some. It wasn't. I don't think it was real life.
Well, it's not often he would come here for no reason. Was he with somebody?
Yeah. He came with this girl, I believe. Odette or something?
Might be who he's working for now. Perhaps we can talk more in the morning.
Yeah.
But for now, get some rest. Okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay! Sorry. it's just me saying okay, because bye.
Okay.
God. Perfect. You, Morgan, you go back to the mansion the next morning?
Yeah.
Okay. Dahl promises that he will speak to you more about it at a later date. Like, and by later date, he means like probably tonight when you go home, kind of thing. Okay.
Okay.
All right. 8:30 comes around real early for two of you. You're muted.
Good.
Not like a defeat.
Sorry.
When Jernia's hand just comes up to her, just like turns cold, and she just like presses it against her head all day, like, ah.
Okay. How's Cassie feeling?
I hate alarms so much.
This is why. This is why you don't do bartending, Ansel. Oh God.
Ansel's real proud of himself. He thinks he did a great job.
No,
He's like,
darling, you
Ralph
did
really
great.
liked the drinks.
Yeah.
Nobody said no.
James said no.
James said no. That's fine.
Alright.
Not Ralph. Sorry, Stuart said no. That's fine. Morgan would have been offered a drink, but at the word of doing research or going over the papers with James, he would have said like, "Oh, I better not." Got
Also,
cuffed because
the
he's
whole
working.
going home thing later.
Yep. Also, he'd been like, "Yeah, you're driving. No drinks.
No drinking, driving. None of you.
Alright.
I'm
Ansel's
looking at you.
Ansel will literally come to your house and break down your door. Your car door. Your car doors are now his.
Alright. Oh God. I'm gonna go make
Your steering
something
is now his.
real greasy. I think I still have champagne in my system. And she is.
I feel like we
going
both
to
open our doors at the same
stagger-
time, kind of like look at each other.
You're like across the hallway from each other too, so it's even better.
We just look at each other like, ever again.
No, we are never ever having a girls' night.
Unless it
Ever
ends in
again.
murder. Oh.
I grease something greasy, and then we'll get to making those scones.
Alright.
How you?
You did a cold
Sausage?
compress? I got you.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna go ingest an entire bottle of Tylenol.
If you still have champagne in your system, absolutely not.
I mean, no, I'm not actually gonna do that, but Grease is gonna soak up the rest of the alcohol.
There's a good fried chicken place just down the road.
Nope, no, I mean sausage. I mean breakfast sausage with cheese and potatoes.
Have you ever had menudo?
I don't know what the hell that is.
You're from Texas. You should know what menudo is.
No, I'm from the
Get wrecked.
South. I'm not from Texas.
I thought you said you were from Texas.
No, I don't. I may have actually. Did I say I was from Texas?
I think you
I
did.
don't remember.
I don't fucking remember. It's
The
been-
champagne hits so hard. You know, character backgrounds are
Look,
just changing
look,
all of a
I
sudden.
Me, the Texan, knows.
No, if I remember correctly, I did say I was from San Antonio. I think you're right.
I thought you said like Houston or something, but
It might have
it's
been
fine.
Houston. You're right. No, you're right. I am definitely from Texas.
Yeah. I don't have any here, but it completely takes away the hangover if you can find a Mexican place here in Smithsdale.
You're the one who lives here. Is there a Mexican place in Smithsdale?
Is there a Mexican place in Smithsdale? Quentin?
Sorry? Did you ask me?
Yes, I asked you a question.
I just didn't fuck.
Is there a Mexican restaurant in Smithsdale?
The two hungover characters staring at the eye in the sky. Is there a Mexican place? The eye in the sky, like what?
Heads, heads yes, tails no. Hey Google, flip a coin. It's tails. No, sorry. She actually flipped a coin, like there was a literal coin sound, and I was like,
Yeah.
it was strange. I will say.
All right.
I honestly, I miss Mexican food so much.
All right. Well, in that
no.
case, I'm gonna go make breakfast and coffee.
I'll meet you. I'll start getting the things situated for the scones.
You know what? No, we're gonna do a girls' night again, but we're gonna do a girls' night where we don't have to wake up at 8:30 in the morning.
Or where Ansel is the bartender for you.
No, that was fun.
Correct.
It's the not being able to sleep it all off. It's the fact
Yeah.
that we have to wake up before it's been slept off that's the problem.
I've been to anime.
Look,
I've been to
look-
enough animated conventions to know how this works.
I know how this works because of last night, so it's fine. Perfect. You guys get up, get your grease, and then it's scone cooking.
Yeah.
James, by the time you get back to the house smells good again. Ralph and Stuart, you both wake up to good smells. Is there anything somebody wanted to do? Morgan, when you make it back to the house as well, it also does smell really good. It smells just like those scones that you guys swatted off of yesterday, but now there's more.
Sounds like breakfast for me.
As soon as I know that Morgan's here, I put the ice walls up in the kitchen.
No, I mean,
Like May blocking the door.
we
Thank
literally
you.
just made sure that there was like a dozen made just for comfort.
Morgan.
Comfort.
Fuck. Morgan.
Crossing the streams.
Crossing the streams.
Those boys would wreak havoc. But it's okay.
Together?
Ori's here to
Yes.
bring them both
Would.
together, so it's fine. Ori's the perfect amount of chaos to bring them together, so it'll be good. When's Comfort gonna make a just a quick visit? That's my question.
Yeah.
Because it could happen.
He could.
We'll think about it. We'll talk later. Okay.
Say hello.
Oh God.
Yes. That's true. Okay. Yeah, but other than that, perfect. Okay. Was there anything else somebody wanted to do before they got back to the mansion in the morning, which would be either Morgan or James?
No, James will just grab some breakfast and come on in.
All right. Okay. Morgan, are you doing anything besides just going to the house?
No, nothing special.
Okay. Perfect. You guys make it, besides Cassie and Jernia being just a little hungover.
Oh, as soon as James walks the door into the actual house, loud as he can, "Good morning, everybody!"
Ah, shut the fuck up.
Somebody didn't drink enough water.
Fuck.
James. Dear, darling. Look, I have intense amounts of respect for you. But if you fucking do that again, I'm gonna stab you.
Don't. I'll just stab you.
I'll take that under consideration, but I make no promises.
You know what? That's fair. Just understand you have been warned.
The warning was at least laid down, and that's all you need. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh my god. So anything else you guys would like to do in the morning?
Finish my scones. Make sure the wildlife doesn't get to it.
Life.
Work
Who's the
is
wildlife?
Everybody that's
Morgan?
not me and everybody that's not me and Cassie.
I'm just in the other room boiling fish to see if they smell it.
Oh, they smell it. If you're doing that, they smell it.
Tall boy's in the house, isn't he?
Yes.
While they're making the scones, James gonna coax small boy or tall boy up into the library.
Okay.
Give him a stack of books. I'm gonna tell him, once you hear me, get into the kitchen. Drop the books as loud as you can on the table.
He's just like,
It'll be hilarious. And then I'll walk down the kitchen and just ask him how the scones are going.
Scones
Sorry?
are going great. Why would you ask? You're just as good as they were yesterday when...
Just afraid in your condition, they might be,
I'm a little slower on the uptake. I'm not worse at cooking.
Okay. If you need any help, let me know.
I appreciate it. I think I'm good.
you just wanted him to slam it whenever you got into the kitchen, or
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, he'll just slam them down.
Does it echo to the house?
This house, yeah, it would. It would. I'm so sorry. It would echo.
What the fuck?
What was that?
Wasn't me.
Guilty dog barks first.
You're the one that asked first.
Still wasn't me.
If I get through this day without killing somebody, it's gonna be a miracle.
I'll go keep Ralph under control. And then I'll walk back to the tall boy. Tell him, good job, you did.
You're like feeding him a scone, like, good job, tall boy.
The scone, you didn't see me swipe because you were wincing at the time.
Got like 6 of them.
So now me and tall boy are just sitting around sharing scone. Good job. That's called being the decoy.
You guys are teaching him so much crap. I love this quite a bit. Okay. Perfect. Besides breakfast and besides torturing Cassie and Jernia, which... Is there anything else you guys would like to do?
Wait a minute.
Stuart wants to go grab Devo from the bookstore.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah. He is one of the big boys. Apologies. Normally I have the dolls set up, but apparently not today. Which reminds me there's something else I have to do specifically, but I will worry about it later. Yes, Devo's a big black and white boy. Yes, he's the shadow boy.
Yeah, he's all about it. He wants that one.
The largest doll. Yes, you now have Devo.
Perfect.
Everyone, I came up with the perfect plan, like maybe C or D. This doll is just gonna wipe away the Guardian.
I think the Guardian's probably stouter than the dolls. Though having the doll with us is not a bad idea.
Right? But no, this one can probably take someone, stuff it in shadows, leave it in there, and then we're good. Boom. Checkmate, Guardian.
That might work long enough, at least for Tall Boy and Real Boy to do their whatever.
Yeah. See?
I forgot the boy's name.
Not a bad idea. It's Isaiah.
I'm a
Isaiah?
little terrified that that's a possibility, like an option at all.
Now, obviously, if this works, we can't just leave the Guardian there because
No,
It
yeah.
is.
Well,
It is possessing a person.
once we're done, we'll just pluck them back.
And they go, see, the boy's fine.
Yeah.
Please don't kill Stuart for doing this.
Why you gotta bring my name into it?
Well, you'll be the one confronting it with the doll, so it'll know you were involved. It wouldn't necessarily know the rest of us are.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I could be like behind a trash can or something doing it.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Just be like, oh, a bad guy came.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Someone named Ralph, maybe.
Or Vinny.
Or, the,
Vinny.
or Vinny,
This is
the good, you know, the
Vinny.
good old tried and true Vinny. Vinny did it.
Vinny's
Yeah.
got this whole other campaign where people we've sicked on him are just chasing him. He doesn't know why.
Yeah.
Oh no, Vinny got gunned down by the police. We already established this.
Oh,
The police
gunned down.
caught up to him. Actually, we don't know that yet. Maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll see by the end of this, whatever this is.
That's the fight with the BBEG. He just shows up.
It's
Get up,
Vinny.
new small boy.
Small boy, come back to me. We will rule the world. Okay. Comes down with big ass wings. Oh my goodness. All right. So, how many plans do we got going here? Talk to her and give her scones.
Plan A.
Plan A, perfect. Plan B is
Eat her ass.
Oh,
beat her
sorry?
ass.
Oh, beat.
Not
I
what I
heard-
heard.
Believe me, that's not what
Yeah,
I heard
okay,
either,
Steve
but
and I
I
were
was
on the
going
same
with
page.
beat. So you know what? We keep going. Beat her ass. Got it. Plan C.
Actually, I would almost put Stuart's plan as the plan B.
Okay. Plan B is shadow doll at lady.
Basically, try to trap her in shadow if the doll can do that. Stuart
Yep.
can talk to the doll, so presumably he can figure it out.
Yep.
You know, can it trap people in shadows or something?
Okay. Plan C, beat her ass.
Capital
Yeah?
B.
Though even that would be as a distraction because we probably can't take the Guardian, but we might be able to keep the Guardian busy long enough.
Ooh,
Mhm.
if she's got a bar in her arm, do you think we can bring like a lot of magnets?
A lot of your surgical steel is not magnetic. That's why even when you got implants and stuff, you can get in like MRI machines and stuff.
Mm.
Because the really
Let's try
old,
those.
the really old stuff, you get in one of those, and the screws start backing themselves out, which I hear is very painful if you've got screws in your bones.
I can imagine that.
A
Yeah.
buddy of mine's wife went through that.
Oh,
Ooh.
Ow.
yeah, doesn't that sound fun?
It wasn't.
Hmm.
They're very careful about that these days, though.
I would hope so.
Yeah, I would hope so too. Jesus. Okay. Plan C is hold her off. Then
Basically,
Yes.
somebody one of us would probably need to take Small Boy, or if
I
we
can
can
be
get
the
Small Boy to
distraction.
understand our plan well enough to
Mhm.
go talk to this kid, or interact with this kid while we keep the Guardian distracted.
okay. Is there a plan D?
That would imply that everything else has gone wrong, so probably run like hell.
Okay. Plan D, run like hell. Got it.
Retire to be a scones baker.
Retired.
Wait for the
Retire.
fiery big bad guy to kill the Guardian.
Yep.
And then try to swoop in and save the boy from out from under him.
Vulture
Alright.
tactic.
Plan
Alright.
E, wait till it's too late, then try something.
Well, that's plan D. That's if everything else has gone wrong.
What about plan F? Maybe take her on a nice dinner. Get to know her.
Morgan?
I assume F is just F it when we move to another town. We'll just go to spend this other town over here.
Hunter's problems now.
Yeah, just let it go to somebody else. It's somebody else's problem.
It's not us anymore. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
When
Okay.
you take Small Boy on the road, so whoever's chasing him can never catch up with him.
Yep. Perfect. All right. Okay. With the plans set and you all packing into cars and packing up the scones and going back to the other town to talk to the Guardian and get Tallboy his other half. Oh boy, we're gonna end for the night. It is a little early, I know, but My biggest worry. Sorry, I read fucking Baba Linguini and I almost lost it.
Baba Linguini.
Baba Linguini. I'm running some friends through Curse of Strahd and Baba. What's her actual name?
Baba
No, she's-
Lysaga?
Baba Lysaga. I keep calling Baba Lasagna. Baba Lysaga.
Yes.
Baba
You got
Linguini.
that from Atlas, because Atlas kept calling her Baba Lasagna.
Baba Lasagna. Baba Linguini. I like
Was
Baba
an Atlas
Linguini.
thing.
Okay, perfect. But we will be ending Monster of the Week until next week. My biggest worry is this is going to end up as a fight, depending on how y'all do conversation well. So
Oh, it is 100% going to become a fight. Then.
Gotta remain positive. Got to remain positive.
you
Scones.
gotta remain positive.
Just
I
keep
believe in
swimming.
every
Just keep
single one of you.
Swimming.
Just keep
You know what?
swimming.
It's probably good that you do, because we don't. There are characters, and we don't believe in them.
Remember when I said I wanted you guys to make secondary characters, you know, for like maybe something to just run on the side, just like a little
Uh-huh.
side thing? No, those are just your backup characters now.
Okay.
Oh.
I better get on that
Oh.
then.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Of course, we like to thank our sponsors, which is D&D Beyond, D, the letter N, D, Beyond.com. We may not use it tonight, but be sure to check it out on Mondays when we come back, Thursdays and Saturdays. We also like to thank Lucky Dice Cafe. If you're ever looking for games in the Huntsville, Alabama area, we do have games there with our main DM here on Dire Bear, Cap or Heath. You do need to purchase tickets in advance, so be sure to check that out and look for openings whenever they are open. We do have a YouTube and Patreon, of course, if you have missed past episodes or if you would like to catch up on things we've done in the past, be it any of our Wednesday showcases, be it any of the campaigns we have finished now on both Monday and Tuesday, and Thursday. Be sure to check it out there. Our Patreon is getting a nice rework. We are doing a lot more stuff and a lot more involvement for everybody. Be sure to check that out if you would like to support us. We're not done for the week. We do have Descent into Avernus tomorrow, and we do have my dumbass forgets the name, which is
The Stolen
fine. The
Cities.
Stolen Cities on Saturday. It's new. It's coming into their second episode. Be sure to check that out on Saturday. Mondays, we are currently on a break right now. We have just finished the escorts. We will be on a break for a couple weeks where we are now doing open casting calls for our next campaign. It's a 2-minute video. Be sure to, we ask that you be in character. We ask that you do a brief description. If you'd like to do a voice, you can do a voice. We are hoping to see how your setup can be, how you can be in character, and also in costume. So be sure to apply to the casting call for the new shows, The Troubleshooters. On Tuesday, we do still have Vampire Valley by Night. Be sure to check it out. Run by our lovely friend Jason, who is the DM over there. And of course, back on Wednesday for Monster of the Week. Of course, I like to thank my players. We have Jason, who plays James. We have who am I gonna pick? Let's see. Jeremy playing Jernia. We have Steve playing Ralph. We have Cody playing Stuart. We have Molly, who is not on camps tonight, but she was here playing Morgan for us. And of course, our streamer for the night, we had Maddie, who plays Cassie. And of course, Jeremy had a little friend just hiding behind him, which is he going to show him on cam? That's my question.
Do you want me to?
You can. I'm not against it.
Come here,
No,
Asuka.
nothing wrong with being a puppy on cam for at least a quick second. Y'all, look at the dog. Look at the baby. Little baby. Perfect. And I am Q, your eye in the sky. Thank you for joining us tonight for Monster of the Week. Sorry about our little baby hiatus there again, but we will be back next week for sure. So come check us out next week as the Guardian confrontation happens.
Mhm.
Okay, goodbye.
Gotta go perfect.
Bye.
Okay, goodbye.